Congressman Ted Lieu, Democrat from California, who serves on the House Judiciary Committee. Congressman Lieu and 16 of his colleagues actually have sent a letter to the Attorney General demanding answers about all of this. Congressman, what do you want to ask Jeff Sessions?
Well, let me first say I don't even know why he's still our Attorney General. He lied under oath at least twice. Those are felonies. He should have resigned long ago.
Do you consider Attorney General Sessions an unindicted felon at this point?
Absolutely. And just let you know, this is not jaywalking. This is lying to Congress under oath in order to get confirmed. So there's not only on perjury, there's a second federal statute that says you can't lie to Congress because it's such a big deal when executive branch officials would do that to members of Congress. So he shouldn't even be Attorney General. But I do look forward to having him in the House Judiciary Committee this coming Tuesday and look forward to asking him questions.
That's a strict reading of the situation. You say there's a law, you say he violated it, and your application of that law would be to essentially remove him to office and have further sanction is what you're advocating. The flip side, as you know, is the concern laid out as well by some of your colleagues that there may be some sort of effort to set up Jeff Sessions for a fall so Donald Trump can pick a new Attorney General who would have more control over Bob Mueller. Your view of that side of it?
That is a legitimate point of view. I've thought about it, but I've also concluded that the rule of law is more important. We can't have our nation's top law enforcement official have committed perjury. Those are felonies. And keep in mind, what's keeping Donald Trump from trying to fire Robert Mueller is not really Jeff Sessions. It's political pressure. It's also the history of Watergate. He knows full well that when Richard Nixon fired 3 DOJ officials in the Saturday Night Massacre, that rapidly led to his downfall.
That's interesting. So you're saying this discussion of recusal, which is important, which lawyers fixate on, is actually, you think, less of the motivating factor than the wider impact of what it would mean to have Donald Trump order anyone, be it Rod Rosenstein or a new Attorney General, to try to do something to Mueller?
Absolutely. I am convinced if Donald Trump fires Special Counsel Mueller, he will be impeached.
Do you think Donald Trump thinks that?
I have no idea what the president thinks. I really don't. But real quick, back on Jeff Sessions.
Yeah.
Not only did he lie under oath to Congress, he also submitted a false SF-86 security clearance form. I have filled these out before, and on there it says if you make a misleading statement or omit material information, that's also a felony.
It's also a penalty.
He checked the box saying he basically had no contacts with Russians.
Before I let you go, the other story that we were reporting on earlier is this new testimony from Keith Schiller, President Trump's bodyguard, about offers made in Moscow. Your view of that report?
I think that's pretty important testimony because it corroborates that Russia would do these kinds of things. They will try to blackmail you. They certainly offer to send 5 women to see Donald Trump. That's a pretty important fact that now we know this is how the Russians operate.
Interesting. Congressman Lieu, thank you. As always, appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
After